had a heart attack and cardiac arrest, and actually died for 45 to 50 minutes.
Nothing bothers me or scares me, and I've never been more scared in my life than I was that night.
I just didn't feel good. I didn't have pain, but I had uncomfortableness along the side here, and I had heartburn, okay? And I don't get heartburn.
So I brought him to Melrose on New Year's Eve into the ER, and then at that point in time, we was there for probably 10 minutes or so in the ER room with chest pain. And
the night David came in, we were doing normal patient care, and he walked up to the door, and his son had said kind of what was going on. We brought him into the emergency room, and immediately we did an EKG, started the STEMI protocol, called the doctor. David was talking to us. He was awake, he was alert, orientated, just said he was having chest pain for a couple of days, and then all of a sudden he was dizzy and he was out.
He was sitting up on the bed, and he kind of just fell over backwards, and his face went white, and he died then. So as soon as it happened, I kind of fell over and said a prayer at the end of his bed, just to I just begged God to please give another chance. So I screamed for help, and the nurses came running in.
I'm the one that actually started the CPR, and we were unsure if we were going to get him back.
And when they were doing the CPR, it felt like it was forever, because, when you're doing something like that, a minute seemed like an hour. And so after they're doing that for 35 minutes, and they came out and said that, it doesn't look good. And there's like a 1 in a million chance that we'll ever get a pulse going again. And I said, just keep trying, do whatever you got to do. If there's any chance at all, don't stop. Another 15 minutes later, they came out and said, okay, we got a pulse, and we got blood pressure, and we're going to airlift him to St. Cloud.
And during the whole process, it was just amazing that we got his heart rate back, and amazing that, he made it through over an hour of CPR. It really made me think that there's somebody up there always watching over us.
I've always been thankful for Dad, and even more so now. That through all this, that he's still here. And it's an absolute miracle, and I'm grateful for that.
These nurses are strong because they busted all my ribs except one. But that had to be done. And I thanked them for doing that.
David actually was doing cardiac rehab here in Melrose, and he wanted to meet everybody, and he gave me the biggest hug he could. And I said it just sent chills up my arms, because I didn't expect him to be talking and walking. To me, he was a ghost, but he was here giving me hugs and thanking me, and kind of brought tears to all of our eyes. We were all kind of crying, because it was just an amazing, amazing thing.
We've held each other. I cried. A couple told me they think of me every day. I'd like to really thank the staff in the emergency room in Melrose, and thank you is not enough for what they did. They're very intelligent, and they know what they're doing, and they did it with me. And I've got all the faith in the world in them.